welcome to that was the news that was. Dateline, I love that word. Find it. 23rd of February. My God, hasn't the year gone fast so far? And I've been snowed under, I must admit. Bloody things. I was going to do the newsletter this week. No time. Too many things happening. Maybe I should get a secretary. I'd like a secretary. Yes, secretary would be nice, wouldn't it? But, what's the word? Social justice is my word for this week. There we are. Social justice, this is like Sesame Street, I'm realising now. What is the word? Can you count? Count. Yes, I can. 1, 2. Well, no. I do the 3 and that's it. Anyway. Let's talk about the first story, which had me incensed. Yes, Ian was incensed. It's when I saw the political masters. And they are masters. They should be our employees, but they're not. They announced that care workers who come here from abroad to work cannot bring their families. Well, I was thinking about that. And I think more on a social, supportive point. I would say, imagine this. You've come to work in a care place. Might be a hospital, might be a care home. The situations that you'll see people under terrible, stressing situations. And after you finish work, you have to go home. You walk in your flat or bedsit. And what do you find? Mice everywhere. That's not make you happy, is it? There's nobody there to talk to. Nobody there to give you solace. And I think people need it. A lot of people. I wish I had somebody here to give me solace. I wish I had somebody to make my supper, really. That never happens. But they need that thing. But of course, our caring government. Remember Sunak's pet phrase, which I hate. The Tory party, the Conservative party, the party for the people. It's only for some of the people. That's the truth. All this racism, and it is racism, that's been brought up about the migrants is purported for a few people. And they say this: we are doing what the people want us to do. I can't see where we voted for these things. Maybe there is something in the small print, the bit we don't see. For in the manifesto in 2019, they announced this, that they're going to stop Brexit. We're going to get rid of all these people. They can't work here. They did it. What happens? Well, they thought the British people would do the jobs that these people were doing. Most of them won't. There are jobs you won't do. I'm not doing that. So, another hope. Don't ask the Conservatives to do that, because unfortunately, as we remember from last week, that poor MP, and I'm thinking of starting a GoFundMe site for him, who can't live on £120,000 a year. Isn't that terrible, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that disgusting? I'm still in tears about it. But now we're going to turn around to these migrants who come over to work. Care workers, they're not migrants, they're care workers. But we couldn't care her. I would use a word I was going to use a word I would not use. Because in this case it is, because I'm incensed, remember. We'll say they couldn't care her. Yeah, F word. Alright? It's the only word I can say in this place. But let's go back Migrants, yes. It's still going on. It's still going on, isn't it? But the next story. And this only happened the other day. I don't know the whole story behind it. So Lindsay Hoyle, Speaker of the House, allowed an amendment by the Labour Party to be discussed. Terrible. He actually didn't think about it. He actually allowed not the government but the opposition to come up. The problem is that Sir Lindsay Hoyle, you might not know this, is a Labour MP. I thought about that. I had an epiphany. Occasionally I get them. Why should the Speaker of the House be an MP? Anybody know the answer? I don't. I think it's unfair. The Speaker of the House has quite a lot of power. He can chuck people out of the House of Parliament. Isn't that a good job? I'd love that job. But, imagine it now. They're going to get the member of public to say that. And these guys come in and there's one bloke there come for the interview. I say to him, yes, Mr. Johnson, you want to be the Speaker of the House. Yes, I do. And what do you see the role as? Well, easy, innit? You keep them quiet. Chuck them out if they misbehave. And read a piece of paper every so often. Yes, Mr. Johnson. And what experience do you have to bring? Well, I was a pub landlord. And it was easy, wasn't it? I chucked people out of my pub. Made sure they were quiet or else they'd get chucked out. But I never had to read a piece of paper. Now imagine that sort of thing. I wonder what the job description for a Speaker of the House is. Keep decorum, chat people. Oh yeah, pub landlords. Perfect job. No, it won't happen. No, we know it won't, because once again they keep it. I suppose he gets a few extra bob for doing it. I imagine. Because I'd go for the job. There are a few people in the House of Parliament I'll chuck out anyway. But he's been told this. He's actually admitted it was his own error now. Still don't know what he did wrong. He allowed a motion to be discussed. And we're still getting it. Now, Badenoch. Can't remember her first name because he's an idiot. She's now said what happened was the former head of the post office released a memorandum saying they were told to delay payments to these people who have been in jail or anything. They've got to delay the payments after all. They might want a loan to pay it. The amount of money it sent up to about 30 million or so. And the one person who should pay it, in my opinion, has not offered to pay it. And that is Fujitsu. But actually it's okay, because Fujitsu announced a month ago, that they will not be going for any more contracts with the government. They just got a contract, 59 million, that's good enough for them. For over the years, the amount of money they got, well, not bad. So what do? Do we allow these sort of things? I don't know. Do we allow lies? And once again, lies. Badenoch is saying it never happened. This guy is telling lies. He's produced a document that says it did happen. Oh no. Could it be another epiphany coming? The government could be lying. Heaven forbid. Oh, it can't be. Sunak has actually said there's going to be emergency legislation come through when this program appeared. And think about it, it was a television program that's done all this. I don't know. It's terrible. It is terrible. And what we need is obvious. A new government. Yes, we need a new government. And I'm voting for that straight away. What will happen is, hopefully, they're going to keep on like the dead people they are, and they are, as we know, they lost the two by-elections, not one, the two. And people will say a by-election, and our friend Rees-Mogg, that intelligent idiot, and I will say that, said, oh, it's only because people can get out. No, it wasn't because people couldn't get out. It's because you put so many regulations into voting. Photo ID. Let me ask you a question, everybody. How many of you have photo ID that would be allowed? I found out my Freedom Pass allowed me to vote. Photo ID. But before I got that, I wouldn't be able to vote. Damn. I've only been in this country, 70 years? I should not be allowed to vote if I don't have photo ID. That's the news. Thank you very much. On Monday, Neil will be coming on to talk about universal credit. That incredible, and they don't call that a benefit, because it makes up 6 different things. Let's say that incredible payout. Is it good or not? Listen. Finally, I wish you a beautiful weekend. And that's it.